new. This is a video that's going to help you set up your learning log, go over what it is, and kind of explain how we're going to use it. So that if you forget or it's been a while and you maybe missed 1 or 2 weeks, you can use this to help refresh your memory. So if you go to classwork and then scroll down to learning logs and preparedness, this is where the material is. So this is the document that you'll need. This video will be posted right here when I'm finished. So this is what you'll need. You'll open this up, and we are going to try and use learning logs to help us understand, reflect on, and kind of take charge of our own learning. So just doing a mini reflection at the end of each week. You will do this every Friday. So if you're in the green cohort, you will do this at home. It will be part of your Friday remote work. And if you are in the gold cohort, then you'll take 5 minutes in class at the end of class to do this on Fridays. So you're going to think about the whole week, so Monday to Friday, so 2 in-person days, 3 remote days. Think about the whole week in general. When you're filling this out, some hints right here. Doing something does not equal learning. Doing something is not the same thing as learning something. Sometimes they are indeed the same, and you can do or participate or engage in activity and genuinely learn something or learn about something, but just because you do it doesn't necessarily mean that you learn it. It's helpful to have both the week number and the dates on our weekly schedule. It has at the top week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, but then like Monday, 2/8/21, Tuesday, 2/9/21, Wednesday, 2/10/21. So it'll be helpful to do that just to track, so that when we're, on week 10 or 11 and you're looking back, it might trigger your memory a little bit more. Insert the row for the newest week or the next week above the last one. It just means less scrolling. So if you look down here in the example, which we'll go through in a second, I have week 1 down here, but I have week 2 above it. And then I would have week 3 above that. When I get to week 3, I'll insert it above that. And then last bullet point, use this guide that is below for using your own learning log. The teal text in the guide below is kind of a filled-in example. So the teal text is going to change because it's dependent on you as an individual. So this is the model, the template. You'll label it something right here. Right here is where you'll put the week and the dates. So for our first week of the semester, it was week 1. We started on February 1st, 2021. That was the Monday. And then February 5th, 2021 was that Friday. And then you have 3 prompts that you're going to answer each week. The first thing is you're going to think about the most important thing that I learned this week was ... As an example, during week 1, the most important thing that I learned was that I need to give myself more time than I think I do to make sure that I have everything I need planned and ready to go for my classes. So not like the whole semester, but like for that day or for that week, I need a little bit more prep time starting a new semester than I had realized. The second thing we're going to think about, and you're going to think about in your own learning log, is I am curious about ... So what are you curious about? What do you still need to know more about? Or what's something that popped into your mind related to a couple things that we were thinking about this week? My example for this one is I'm curious how my new ideas for do-nows and class warm-ups or wind-downs will go. I'm trying something new, so I'm curious to see how it'll work and if it will kind of pan out the way that it does in my mind. And secondly, I'm curious about what is happening with the coup in Myanmar. That's a current event that's happening. It's something that I know a little bit about, basic information, but I don't know a lot of details, so I'm just genuinely curious. I want to know what's going on. I want to know kind of what has fed into this, what led up to it, what's the history behind it. And then the last thing that you're thinking about in your learning log is next week I would like to ... So thinking forward to next week, thinking forward to your next week, what's something that you want to do? And so my example for that from week 1 was I want to have things set for students before they leave for their remote days. So I want to have the weekly schedule updated, videos made, things posted in Google Classroom when your remote days are starting, not like in the middle of them. So what you will do is you are going to copy, oh nope, what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down and you are going to, you're going to set this up right here. Here we go, that's what I need. So you're going to put name here, learning log. So you can make this whatever color, font, whatever you want. But you'll need to put your name there. And then you have week 2 set up. So that is this current week. So on Friday, you're going to fill this out right here. You're going to put your information here. You're going to put your information here. And you're going to put your information here. And then I have set up week 3 for you. You do not need to fill out week 3 yet. We haven't done it, so you can't do it. And then say next Friday, February 19th, you do it. Then the next week, you're going to click here, click insert row above. And then this is where you would type week 4 and put the dates. I don't know them off the top of my head. So this is your learning log. To just kind of help reflect on, think back, take charge, and really be involved in your learning. You'll do this every Friday. Green cohort, you'll do it at home. It'll be listed under your remote work. Gold cohort, you're going to do it with me because it just happens to be one of your in-person days. And this is, consistently doing this is part of your preparedness. To turn them in, I will have an assignment post on Google Classroom every 2 weeks, I think. I think it's going to coincide with your preparedness self-assessments. But that is how to do the learning log. Let me know if you have any questions or I can help you in any way.